It's Andrew from Range Runners. I did 50k yesterday, local race, and the ground had dried up a lot, so it was much quicker than I was thinking it would be when I did a recce the week before. Well organised race. The organiser Robin, I've just dropped him an email to say thank you because he got in touch with all the local farmers, of which we're one, and said that the race was coming through. He didn't need to do that because it was on footpaths, but that was appreciated. Obviously it was a family affair. I got to meet his daughter and his son, who's happened to know a very good cross-country runner, so yeah, it was nice feel to the event. Bit strange at the end. I'll start with the end. I came 5th, but I didn't know that until only about 10 minutes ago. On finished yesterday. Today's Sunday, just leading up to the England-Italy rugby match, so just before 3 o'clock. So didn't know where I'd finished. In fact, the guy at the finish thought I was 3rd because the confusion was that a lot of people hadn't unfortunately done the course. They got lost, nav skills weren't up to it, and they'd missed some aid stations. As far as I know, there was one timing mat on the course, 4 aid stations, so people had to at least make those points. But I suspect with the layout of the course that there may well have been some shortcuts even amongst those other parts of the route. Anyway, it was good fun. I'm not feeling so stiff today, which really surprises me because I got it absolutely wrong yesterday again. Really must learn that even on a mildly hot day I need to take a lot more electrolytes. I did take a few, but not enough. My shirt was full of salt at the end, and I had horrendous cramp. I had to lie down for 2 minutes to kind of recover from cramp in the inner part of the thigh, which I've not had it there before. It was so painful, but luckily I found a position where I actually managed to dissipate the pain. On Dragon's Back 1 that didn't happen. I just got and locked up and stayed locked up for 45 minutes, which was really unpleasant. This was a minute of unpleasantness and then a minute recovery, and thereafter I kind of knew how not to trigger it. There was a particular kind of foot pattern that was causing it to cramp, so I got through the last sort of 6-7 miles without further incident. So what could have been a disaster wasn't. I didn't lose any places, didn't see anyone else. They would have certainly worried if they'd seen me lying down face first in the ground. I would have looked like I'd curled my toes up. But anyway, beautiful route. Quite pleased with 5th really. 50k's is not really my thing. It's a bit of a sprint, a bit too close to a marathon, which I always say to people is the hardest distance, just so time sensitive. The kind of ultras I do, there's many more variables because they're long distance. There's sleep, there's nutrition, obviously electrolytes as well, but not to the same extent maybe. There's terrain. This was all pretty flat. Mostly I do my ultras in mountainous regions, so lots of differences really. Anyway, enough of me rambling. I'm going to find the dog and we're going to go back and watch the rugby.